Who's there?
Search this area carefully for any technical documentation of pre-war artifacts. That's an interesting find. It's still intact.
You enjoyed that last number? There are some recent rumblings from good people, and I do mean that as something of a pun. Rumors are circulating that a major heist was pulled off under the nose of good neighbor's notoriously high-profile mayor, Hancock. Thus far, Diamond City Radio has been unable to confirm the extent of the theft, as Hancock has refused to officially comment. I'm not one to editorialize folks like this. Well, it just seems like a really bad idea. So if you're out there sitting on a pile of ill-gotten gains from good neighbor, I highly suggest you keep quiet about it. Now here's It's a Man by Betty Hutton.
There we go.
the truth!
I don't believe you are.
Oh, God! Please, no!
You've been following.
Excuse me.
Are you here for the synth?
C-247 initialized factory reset. Authorization code Zeta 53 Kilo.
How did you?
Use a little help over here.
Hey,
He deserved to die. I know you're not here for me, but I can't get out. Not on my own. I'm going to have to trust...
relax, lady. It's gonna be fine.
I guess I don't really have a choice. The guard put the password in a toolbox. Over there, under the stairs. Use it to gain access to the...
Uh-huh.
It's in the toolbox. Under the stairs.
Hey there.
Thank you. I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. You're welcome.
My institute designation is K-198, but I prefer... I knew they'd send a courser. I think I would have lost him too. But then I was captured by these...
Sure.
Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna look for supplies, and before you ask, no, the Commonwealth is unforgiving. I need to make it on my own or I'm dead.
Don't shoot!
Hi.
I don't want to die.
I don't need your help anymore.
Hey there.
Quite an interesting change of pace.
Just decide to buy zero. The smooth sound of Diamond City Radio are brought to you by the following. Commonwealth weaponry. It's a dangerous world out there. Protect yourself. Protect your family. The next one is Keep an Eye by Billy Jordan.
Got it.
Yes?
You know what? Since we talked, I'm feeling swell. Look at the two of us here in Sanctuary. Prepared for the future.
Hey, now that you're back here in Sanctuary, how would you like a job?
They didn't tell me much.
You just heard Bob Crosby. Here on
Just to
Diamond
make
City
sure
Radio.
everyone filled out their forms. I was supposed to win a pack of steak knives.
What have you got to trade today?
Here's a strange state of affairs for you folks. Some or all of you may have heard of that old Parsons Asylum to the northeast. You may also have known to stay away from it. I guess no one told a group of raiders about that because word is they attacked it recently. You'd think that might mean the place is overflowing with raiders right now. But you'd be wrong. It's empty. Abandoned. Now, you could assume they got what they wanted and bolted. But given how creepy that place was, you can't help but wonder if something else happened. We may never know for sure, and you know what? That's okay with me. Here's Johnny Mercer, folks. Enjoy.
If you
Look
keep hoarding
at
that
you.
garbage, you're going to slow us down.
2 centuries, and your skin's as smooth.
It's a shame these people have to live in fear. Sheltering in this old stadium. All those
You?
perfectly good buildings.
I don't know you. Just keep your distance.
One Statue of David impression coming up.
Good. Good. Now just answer, because I will not
No, I'm Jangles, the moon monkey.
That's just what a synth would do, ducking the question. We don't serve your kind here.
Hey, Myrna.
I said we don't serve your kind here, you
Human as the day I was born.
Well, you do look human enough. All right, we can do business, but
I've got a few minutes to browse.
just don't call it junk.
Where do you want me?
Paladin Dance.
There's still that off-the-record matter I'd like to discuss. Do you have time now?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Thank you. This is difficult for me to say, so I hope you'll bear with me as I try to get through it. When you were first placed under my sponsorship, I had some serious reservations about it. Despite all that, this has turned out to be a rewarding experience. For both of us. At this point, honestly, I don't feel like there's anything else I could teach you about being a Brotherhood soldier that you don't already know. It's apparent from your attitude and your actions that you intend to keep those ideals close to your heart.
I'm flattered to hear this, but I feel like there's more.
There is. I'm just not very good at these sort of things. Let me start at the beginning. I grew up alone in the capital wasteland. Spent most of my childhood picking through the ruins and selling scrap. When I was a bit older and had a few caps to my name, I moved into Rivet City and opened a junk stand. While I was there, I met a guy named Cutler. We got along pretty well. Watched each other's backs and kept each other out of trouble. When the Brotherhood came through on a recruiting run, we felt like it was a way out of our nowhere lives. So we joined up.
I'm glad you had greater ambitions than just selling junk.
Once I saw what the Brotherhood had to offer, there was no comparison. Anyway, about a year after we were posted to the Prydwen, Cutler vanished on a scouting op. It took some convincing, but I was able to persuade my CO to let me assemble a squad and search for him. It took almost 3 weeks, but we tracked his team down to a super mutant hive. Those wretched abominations had slaughtered everyone but Cutler. He should have been so lucky. The mutant bastards used their FEV to change him into one of their own kind. He wasn't Cutler anymore. I had to... It was my duty to put him down.
As Hancock has refused to officially comment. I'm not one to
Hey, you did what the Brotherhood taught you.
Then you understand why it had to be done. Ever since Cutler died, I've seen other soldiers come and go. Some were brave, some were honest. Hell, some were even downright heroic. But I'd never considered any of them to be a good friend. A friend like Cutler was. Until now. It's a good feeling, but it frightens me all the same. Having a bond with someone, then losing them. It changes you. I don't want to go through that again.
It'll never come to that. I promise.
Even though I'm well aware that you have no control over it, I appreciate the sentiment. I just thought you deserved to know how I felt. If you feel that I've overstepped my bounds, I completely understand. Whatever the case may be, I appreciate the fact that you took the time to listen. Give me a laser rifle and my power armor, and I'll take on the world.
Randolph Safe House has got another dead drop for you.
It's nice to get out of the church. You can really get stir crazy down there. Desdemona.
I have a report here. It reads more like a comic book. Apparently, one hell of a fight took place at Green Tech Genetics.
Yeah, that was me. I took down a Courser.
That's what the report says. Hard to believe. I'm all for one less Courser in the world, but the conventional wisdom is that you run from them rather than engage them. So why did you kill him?
That chip in his neck just looks so shiny. I couldn't help it.
You have one of their chips? Intact? Follow me. Now. Decoding a Courser chip is a very delicate operation. A million things can go wrong. The least of which is losing the data. Fortunately, we have the right man for the job.
Hey, Dad. You need something?
Tom.
Heads up, Tom's got more
Whoa!
good stuff.
For real? Oh, man, it's been ages!
You've hit the jackpot with this. Hand over the chip. Let's see what's on it.
Here you go.
All right. Tom, make it happen.
All right, little Courser chip. Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at you. We're in. Chip accessed. Just poke the analog connectors a little. What? Oh man, don't crash. Hold it together. Memory hiccup. Here it comes. Encryption algorithms.
Desdemona.
Right.
Give Tom
Still running.
time. He'll get that chip decoded.
Oh man, they've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be. Come on, baby, show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait, they're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator. Oh man, we got lucky. I got you, you Institute bastard. I got you. Solve for N. Come on. Show me that sweet base number. Come on, baby. And we got it. We got the code. Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up.
And Agent, I hope that helps you as much as you...
There's more going...
That was Tex Beneke.
on than you know.
We need to get out of this radiation. Now.
Now, folks, I'm sure you've all seen or heard about the latest issue of Public Occurrences. Some bold claims by our intrepid...
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
Nah, I just went out for a little stroll. Thought I'd stop back and say hi.
It's a good thing your survival and my humanity aren't at stake. Otherwise, I might be annoyed by your attitude. But, fine. I shouldn't have doubted you'd come back. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a Courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
I'm gonna keep my eyes open.
I've made some friends in the Commonwealth.
Better you than me. Face like this, I'm not gonna make too many friends. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands, here's the symbol explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of it.
Your confidence is staggering.
I'm just saying, I can't guarantee it'll work. But if you can build this device and make use of that code, can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help.
I got it covered.
Good, good. Because you've... And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best...
Right.
It's my only hope for ever being. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever...
Protect and serve.
I'm new around here. I wanted to introduce myself. We just wanted to say how. Any place you want me?
Not right now. Thanks.
All right, then.
By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin, according to our scribes. The reading indicates the moment this information came to light, the Institute. And to accomplish this goal, we have had our scribes meticulously. The only logical explanation. That's where we need your help.
I might have a way to get into the Institute.
I believe there's a bit more to the story than you're telling me. But based on your actions so far, I'm willing to take you at your word. Now, indulge me for a moment by...
I think they're the ones who kidnapped my son.
The Institute preys on the weak to further. Together, we'll make them pay. I'll call ahead and brief Proctor Ingram. Report to the airport, and get to work on your project right away.
About Scribe Naraya. I think she loves her little zoo a bit too much.
Don't despair, brother. We're here to save the Commonwealth.
Elder Maxon said you'd help me build the signal interceptor.
So, looks like you're calling the shots around here now, huh? All right, I'll bite.
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me instead.
Teleportation? Molecular transmission via encrypted RF waves? Okay, even I have to admit, that's genius. This explains why we've been picking up anomalous energy readings all across. Not to mention how they get their tin soldiers to come out of the damn walls. And this little beauty allows you to literally hijack a return signal. Instead of grabbing the intended target, it grabs you instead.
Oh, you definitely know your stuff.
Damn right I do. It's difficult to make out all the details here, but I'm thinking you can get started by building a stabilized reflector platform. It's gonna take a cargo hold full of high-grade metal, but I'm sure...
I'm glad you can make sense of those plans.
I haven't made sense of all of it yet, but here's a list of everything you need to find. You're also going to need a massive power source to get the signal...
Proctor Ingram?
Any luck building the platform yet?
Yes. I'm ready to build the rest of it.
Good. Let's move on then. Here's a list of everything we'll need. Now, I know some of that might as well be in Greek, so...
Uh-huh. I'm on it, Proc.
I hope so. Oh, one last thing before I forget. It's important that all the components are wired together, so if you need any help,
Right.
I'd wish you good luck, Knight.
Carry food with you. You'll end up eating some pretty questionable things.
Hope you enjoyed that last number. Feels like anything's possible when you're in love, according to Billie Holiday. Here's crazy, he calls me.
I'm occupied at the moment. We'll speak later. Remarkable work, Knight. The signal interceptor appears to be complete. Are you ready to put it to the test?
Lab rat, standing by.
All of us are aware of the risks you're taking, and we salute you. That being said, this is the first time we've attempted to directly adapt Institute technology. When we throw that switch, we don't know exactly what's gonna happen. God willing, you'll end up inside the Institute, and the mission can continue.
Unless I end up inside solid rock.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Now, I want you to listen very carefully. Once you've entered the Institute, we expect to lose contact, so it's imperative you remember. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
That's fortunate.
Yes, it was. securing useful resources during war. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our... After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood.
Sure.
We're fairly certain that her intent was...
I'm surprised at the Brotherhood.
Had I been in command, I would... Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, if you find out that she's still alive, there's a special project we're working on.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off. Listen to me, Knight. I'm well aware that you're risk. Just keep your mind on the mission. Good luck.
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
Let's do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto. You wanted to get into the Institute, right? Well, what are you waiting for? Let's see. Relays dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up. Everything looks green. Let me start scanning for the signal. Cross your fingers. I'm inputting the code now. Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found. Well, well, looks like we have a winner. RF wave capture complete. Ramping the emitter. 60%, 80%. Emitter spiking but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch. Transmitting in 3, 2, 1. Stay safe, soldier.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face.
Busted.
Please, step into the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy. And our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Would need the key. No way to pick this. Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
Sean, where is everyone?
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
We're leaving this place. Together. Okay, Sean?
What's going on? Father? Father!
What do you want me to do, Sean? What can I do?
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. Let's start anew.
Father? That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute, just as you mean to your son.
God. All we're missing are the teacups and the white rabbit.
Ah, levity. Excellent. But I need you to realize that you have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find. It's good to finally meet you. I am.
Uh-huh. Oh, come on! That's crazy.
I assure you. In the vault.
Sure.
But then you learn that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10... Is it really so hard to accept that it... And here I am. Raised by...
But why?
Ah, now that's the question. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. Scientific curiosity, so they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate.
Human synths? Really?
Human-like synths. A great distinction. The Institute endeavored to create... Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become...
Right.
Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above. Members. But then the Institute found me. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synth. I am their father.
Sean.
It really is. I know you must have...
Your mother?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss. Has it always been easy? For many years, I know. With old age, but... What else can I say to ease your mind?
Kellogg.
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but...
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's Institute technology prolonged. He never failed the Institute. I won't lie. What else can I?
I think I've heard enough for now.
Very well. The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want? This really is a matter of importance.
Yes, that's what I want.
I know. I know you've been through so much. I'm pleased to see it has not impaired your judgment. Forgive me. I'd assumed that after everything I'm sure you've seen above ground, you would be more than a bit biased against us. There is much to be done. You'll need time to acclimate yourself, a chance to become acquainted with our procedures.
I'll do whatever it takes. It's worth it.
I am glad to hear that. The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.